Hey guys, welcome back to the WODdoc Project365, episode 144. So, I don't have a golden ticket, but please take note, I do have a golden hat. Beat the bracket today. WODdoc was lucky enough, fortunate enough to take home gold. They got these cool little trophies. They gave us some golden hats. Anyway, putting that all together, the last 3 days has just been hell on my legs. 600 squats the other day on Friday. We all know about that, right? Then yesterday, reffing all day long, 12-hour day doing our own competition, and then participating in that Beat the Bracket tournament today. So altogether, had 6 squads in it. So altogether, it's just been hell on my legs, and they're all beat up. So great day to talk about recovery. Sunday recovery, why not, right? Anyway, I wanted to introduce with you guys these little suckers right here, right? These are called cups, right? Silicone cupping, or silicone cups. We do this technique called fascial cupping with it. As you can see, it's just a big suction cup, so to speak, right? And a little background behind cupping, right? Cupping has been around for like eons. Cupping itself goes back to 3000 BC or before. It's actually one of the oldest medical techniques that we know about. However, back in the day, they did what was called wet cupping, where they would make an incision in the skin and then they would put a cup over it and they help draw blood out. They controlled bloodletting. We're not doing anything like that today, but we are doing what's called fascial cupping. And fascial cupping is where you're going to introduce movement over top of the skin. So here's what happens. We have this silicone cup, which creates a negative pressure, right, or a suction, okay? We're going to put it over top of our legs, in this case my quads, because my quads are just shot today, right? So I put it over, I'm going to get that suction going. As you can see, it draws the suction draws the skin up into the cup itself, right, the cavity. And then all I'm going to do, applied some lubricant to the leg. You guys didn't see that. However, just any type of lubricant, doesn't really matter. It's just lotion, right? So that way that the cup will stay, the vacuum will stay as the cup moves around, okay? All I'm going to do is keep the leg in a relaxed state. So you see that I have a pillow underneath my leg. In this case, for the quad, the leg is in a relaxed state. And that way there's no tight skin tension. And all I'm going to do is start working my way up and down the quad itself, okay? All the way up, all the way down. Nice slow strokes. You're not doing anything that's crazy here. Now, here's the benefits behind cupping, and it's a modality that I don't see often, but still is so great for us because it's super easy to do. It's almost like screw up proof, if that's even a word, screw up proof. And you don't need a license or anything else like that. I mean, I'm sure all the acupuncturists out there in the world are going to try to be beating down my door, but fascial cupping is something that you could go out and you could pretty much just buy on Amazon, and with some very simple instructions, use very safely on yourself. Here's the thing. Whenever you see massage techniques or anything else out there, they are compressive techniques. So for instance, if I was going to massage myself with my thumbs, you could see that I'm compressing the tissue, right? They still have their own benefits. Everything about it is great. We could talk about those at a different time. But in this case, what we're trying to do is we're trying to create a lifting effect. There are several layers in the skin and subcutaneous layers, meaning underneath the skin, of fascia, right? So if we can lift those up, we can allow better blood perfusion into the skin. If that happens, we have better circulation to an area. We get all the benefits of better circulation. That means increased nutrients in, increased oxygenation to the area. That means increased flushing or toxins and waste out, right? So what are we trying to do? We're trying to promote blood flow and reduce stagnation, right? Especially lactic acid, improve lymph flow, drainage, and all that other type of stuff, right? So the technique behind it's very simple. Take the cup itself, press down on, let that sucker suck up into the skin, get that suction cup on, and all you're going to do now is just trace up and down the quad itself, right? If you want an added benefit to this, I like to use a topical pain reliever. This one happens to be BioFreeze. I don't get paid by BioFreeze or anything else like that. I don't care which one you use. It's just a great one to use. Rub that on top, right? And that'll give you that pain relief as well. It gives you that icy hot sensation. Little 2-for-1er. So again, the technique is very simple. Press the cup down, allow it to suction up to the leg, and all we're going to do is slowly work it up and down the leg, right? We can spend anywhere from 8 to 12 to 15 minutes doing this, and what you're going to feel is just an overall relaxation of the tissue as you work on it. If the cup comes up, that's fine. No big deal at all. Suck it back on. Allow it to stay. If you find a hot spot, like this spot right here, my VMO, my vastus medialis oblique, just seems to be killing me today. So I can leave it there for an area of 1 to 2 minutes. Just hang out, watch some TV, do whatever I want to do there. And I can move it around, and I can start back to where I was. So really, like I said, guys, it's super simple, almost like you can't screw it up. So try these out. Look into them. You can find them on Amazon, any place like that. It doesn't really matter. They're called silicone cups, fascial cupping. Look it up. Check this out. Until tomorrow, we are optimizing function to optimize performance.